Yo, yo, howdy. What's good or what's happening? What's poppin'? Mambo vipi? Hello. Karibu sana. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another live stream. This is a reaction video. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. Want to welcome you all. My new people in the house. If it's your first time or maybe you joined recently, feel most welcome. This is your place. And if you've been here, maybe for the second time or third, you've been here before, welcome back, right? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done. Just check to make sure you have subscribed, okay? Recheck. Be sure you're subscribed, okay? Yeah, just hit that like button as you're joining. It will be good. It goes a long way, a really long way. You look well popped up. Padded up. I do. Thank you. Anyway, karibu sana. Investigation, I see you. Rashford away from UK. From our dream destination. How's UK, Rashford? Meg. Feather, I see you. Zims, you in the house. Blissful. Wagwan. Hujambo, JT and everyone. Sijambo. Uhali gani? Andrew, I see you. Vimwelo in the house. Miss Optimistic. I'm blessed. You hey. Afro. Canary Forager. Eva Miller was the first one, by the way. Thumbs up, Dan. It is cold. Hey, keep warm. All right? Keep warm. Have some coffee or whatever you can put on a blanket. I mean, just keep warm, all right? If you have someone near you can cuddle while you're watching my show. It's allowed. It's allowed. This show is not for kids, so you're allowed to cuddle whoever is around you or near you as you're watching my show. Access granted. Mzungu Pebbles, we welcome so much. Rehema Kibwana in the house. Zims. Lucy, inakuaje? Mambo vipi? Karibu sana. All right. Oh, hey neighbor. Mzungu Pebbles, you have a neighbor here. Anyway, guys, I have stuff to talk to you. Okay? I have things to share with you tonight, or I don't know what time is it on your end. It's 10:44 p.m. on my end. It's caffeine. It's caffeine season in the USA. Oh. Just do it. Just do it. Cup of tea coming off right. All right, guys. There's something in the house that I want to talk to you about. Let me pause the music actually, because I don't know if you guys are aware that that drunk guy called Murimi was arrested, and I saw a video. It was dramatic. I was like, what the hell is going on here in the village? Because apparently there's a lot of dramas in the village. Some of them I choose to ignore them. Like sometimes I choose to ignore some dramas, but some of them are like, oh, this this one right here. So I saw Murimi, like in a minute, he was here browsing and telling David Jr., man, you don't scare me. Then a few minutes later, then I'm seeing him kneeling down with some cuffs, some handcuffs, and begging David Jr., hey man, I'll never repeat this. Please forgive me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So Murimi, was this not that good thief that was being praised here, and they had to award him for being an honest thief? So right now he's being arrested by David Jr. Hey, okay. I saw a video from the prison cell, and David Jr. had to make a call, and Murimi was taken. Ooh, okay. Another thing from the other side is grandma. You remember the video I was making? Actually, I made this reaction like twice or something. There is some money that was given to grandma by a reactor called Max 1. Okay. So this money has caused a lot of chaos. Marwa gave an order that that money should be returned to Max 1 or to be taken to the children's home, like that orphanage, orphanage, right? And so grandma was asked by those young boys to say what she thinks about the money. You know what she said? People want me to break up with Marwa. I was like, hold on, hold on, grandma. People want you to break up with Marwa. And I never knew, you know. I never knew it was that deep. So why would people want you to break up with Marwa? So now it's a breakup, man. Okay. Well, what do people want Marwa to break up with grandma, by the way? Oh, one. What would anyone want grandma and Marwa to break up? I mean, seriously. Jaja tells. let me bring that thing because it's now. Okay. Where was that thing though? Chacha tells whatever. Chacha tells people want grandma to break up with Marwa. Why? That is the question I'm asking. Why? Why do you guys want Marwa and grandma to break up? And now grandma had to speak up and say, yo, me and Marwa, we are forever, okay? These people who want me and Marwa to break up, they're not going to succeed. They should take their money back. I don't want them here. Actually, I'm going to lock my gates for these people who want me and Marwa break up. I thought I had seen them all, but now. Sharon is saying they put her to say that she is not talking on her own. Very sad. I understand, like I do. She has to do whatever it takes to retain or to maintain that relationship. You understand? They have to do that. At least, Lucy, I'm glad that you understand Swahili. So as I'll be translating what grandma was speaking here, at least for you, you'll be understanding straight. So try to explain or to translate to other people in the chats so that at least they can hear what grandma was talking about, because she was really defending sense and be like, people want me and Marwa to break up. So they're bringing conflict here. Matter of fact, I don't want them in my home, in my compound. These people who are bringing some chaos here and some, how did she describe that money? Whatever. So I thought I had heard it or maybe I had seen it until when I heard this, I was like, okay, this one now, it's crazy, it's really crazy. Oh, wow. Grandma is locking her gates, waiting for Marwa. Hey. Anyway, can we start from here?
Home. So, so here's the money.
Okay, so you see, grandma had already taken the money. Okay, so Chacha Tell had to make a video as ordered by the one and only censor. Make a video, make sure you guys retrieve the money. Take the money that was given by that person, whoever that, who was that? Max One. So take the money and make grandma make a very bold statement that because this money, 3,100 shillings, is not worth me and Marwa breaking up. I was like, hold on, Goko. So people want you and Marwa break up. Oh, so actually, when you say in Swahili, it makes even worse. Wanataka tuachane. Oh, Lucy, tell these people what it means. Watu wanataka mimi na Marwa tuachane. Hey, tuachane like we and me. I may need to play the video because now you need to hear the video before you come to Murimi. What do people want Marwa and grandma to break up, by the way? Blissful. You say Goku is snake in green grass. She's showing her true colors now. Yeah.
So here's the money. So guys, here's the money. Confirm. It's 1, 2, 3, 100. 3,100. So guys, let's take it. So Koko, tupeleke watoto.
But they didn't return the money to Max 1. They claim they will take it to children's home. So whatever, this is the money actually we were talking about. Here's the money. And I don't know, you're going to hear for yourself where this money is going to go and all that and all that. And how Grandma Awoko claimed about this money and whoever brought the money. So just pay attention and listen to this. So Grandma is saying, I am the one who was given that money. Okay, me as Goko. I was the one who was given that money. And now I'm giving it back because this money is not worth me and Maro breaking up. Okay? Me and Maro cannot break up because of these 3,000 shillings. Maro has brought me from a way far. Nobody else will ever do that. So me and Maro are forever. This money, no.
Sawa. Tuwanunulie mchele ama tuwapeleke pesa?
Sasa hiyo ungekuwa kama
Priska anasema watu wanunulie mchele. Iko vizuri.
nani unanunulia tu mchele.
Sawa.
Na mmoja ne.
Ametoa. Sawa. 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 So that is it guys. See the money. Let's take it. So Daniel, yes. We are taking the money now. The children's home. Surely you are going to buy them some rice.
Okay, so according to Chechatels, it's like they are taking money to the children's home or whatever. But anyway, let's come back here before that thing was heated up and hear what Grandma had to say about the money. All right? Yes.
So otherwise, even if we could see, me I could see you could never entertain. Where you got it from?
Hold on. Give me a minute.
Really fast. We've yesterday we realized that Grandma received some money, and that money came from a reactor. A reactor sent. I know you know Bobo. He was working here with.
JT, why don't I get notification for your lives anymore? Seriously, I can't explain that because even me, I don't know. But one thing I can tell you, if you don't get notification anymore, just do one thing. Unsubscribe, okay? Unsubscribe for the channel, then subscribe back, and now ring the notification. I think I'll be doing this as a demo because I realize that it's something that a lot of people, struggle with. Let me show you how to do it. Okay? It's something that a lot of people struggle with. So let me show you. Pay close attention. If you don't get notification no more from my channel, this is my channel, okay? And if you have subscribed but you still don't get notifications, what you do is go to my channel, okay? I want you to look at here. Go to the channel. You see you've subscribed. Click unsubscribe, okay? Unsubscribe, then subscribe back like this. After subscribe, then drop this on this drop bar, ring the notification for all notification here. All. Click there. You see there? No, all you'll get notification for all, like you get all notifications. So just do that. If you don't get notification anymore, just do that for the sake of it. All right? Yes. That's a short tutorial because sometimes YouTube can do its thing after a long time. All right, just do that, guys. If you don't get notification anymore from my channel, you can do that. No harm, okay? Just make sure you do that. Anyway, how much is it in pounds? I guess 25 pounds. Yes, thank you, Zims. It's 25 pounds. Okay, so Prime Tiger Video, welcome back. Today, I remember to unlock your channel. Remove it from wherever it was. So just keep it as it was, right? I hope you can do that. Marwa built her a house. She's grateful. Can't argue with that. No problem with being grateful, but do you really think that it makes sense that she can reject any help that is not coming from the Marwas. I mean, if you want to help her, can she say, I can't take your help because you're not from the Marwas? Does it make sense? Do you choose who to help you and who not? It doesn't make sense to me, because if that is something you're saying, I don't get it. No, I don't get it. Anyway, this young man was saying, we realized that grandma received money. We realized that grandma received money from someone who we are not cool with. So we are ordering grandma to bring the money and give a statement.
Marwa was the plumber, and Marwa fired him some times back. So he was sent, and the money has brought issue. So even we are not aware, we came here in the morning to do the kitchen garden, and we found that issue. So we really need to address it. So let Coco tell us the story, then we can see what the way forward. Here is Robbie David.
Hi guys, it's Robbie David here. We are here also to address the issue and solve it.
Let's go to Coco. I'm interested to hear what Grandma said about this story.
My name is Anastasia.
Yes, that is our grandma. Now say something, Coco.
Sasa hiyo pesa
So Grandma says, so that money was given to me
nilipewa jana.
yesterday.
Sasa ndio hii nilipewa
They told me here's the money.
ni surprise.
It was here. Somebody gave me this money and said it was a surprise.
Niwe kitu kenye nataka kununua.
They told me to buy whatever I feel like buying with the money.
Sikujua hiyo pesa ilikuwa na mbaya.
I didn't know that money had issues. That's how she's saying. I was given this money yesterday. A surprise. I was told I can buy whatever I feel like buying. But I didn't know that money had issues. And they wanted, it's like the money is intended to separate me from Marwa. I mean, to make us break up. That's what Grandma is saying.
So guys, grandma is saying that yesterday he received some money, and the money that she received, they had the main reason to bring the money here was to surprise grandma so that she can buy anything that she wants, maybe in the house.
Yeah, exactly, young boy. Thank you for that good translation.
Items and everything, and she didn't know that the money came from a bad guy and it was not for a good intention.
Mara teach them that is the way of life. This begging money is just getting sickening. Now Daniel is building, asking donation in his channel. Oh, I guess that is what Muzungu Pebbles you're trying to respond to. I mean, what other way can he know? I mean, that young man decided that he will start a project with no money, with nothing. So he just want to build. Deep down in his mind, back in his mind, he know that, hey, Donatus are going to do that. Didn't you see Marwa ordered solar panels to be brought to his home? As he told the dealer that, hey, ship the solars to me as I'm waiting for this, how are they called? These Donatus to send me money, because definitely they will. I mean, why would they not send me money? I want them to send me money. And as I'm waiting for them to bring the money, send me the solar panels. That's how it happened. So you expect Daniel to think about getting the money first before starting a project. No, he cannot. Money is going to come. From who? You know that. Hold on. The young man is building a 3-bedroom house. Wow, nice. Big targets. Big targets. You know, that's some big targets. You know, one thing I said yesterday, I said congratulations to him, but I was kind of, and I'm still kind of afraid that this Donatus may not, unless he has some 2 people or 3 who decided that we will build this. See, just like the Pasi and the others. I heard it was some 2 donors, maybe 1, who said, I'm going to build your house. So this person can commit and say, I will build you a house no matter what. But now you can start a project expecting random people, because I heard the boy was giving a shout out to random people who are not even there. So the young man was like, thank you, my mom from US and another mom from UK. I was like, which mom? So I'm not sure if that is a valid dream. I mean, let him do whatever he feel like doing. But I'm not sure if that's a valid dream. If it is, then, well, why not? Let him do whatever he can do. You know, I don't get it. Like, you can just start a project with zero plans, with nothing, no money actually in your hand. You just start expecting donators to send you money. I mean, you budgeting with my money. I really admire this kind of courage and confidence in donators. I mean, if I can have this confidence, I will think about buying myself like something big. What can I buy? Like a helicopter, like a private jet. I can just go to the dealers and tell them, hey, I need a private jet. And I'm going to tell these people who are watching me to send me money. As they are sending, please give me the private jet, because these donators are going to give me money. That's the confidence I see in the village. I mean, it's... I don't blame them. I need $400,000, but no donators. Hey, you guys have plans. You guys have plans, man. Like, really. The begging is overbearing now. I had subscribed to Daniel because I felt sorry for him at first, but unsubscribed because he is behaving like Marwa and started begging. I mean, that is exactly how a lot of people are feeling. Right now they are watching the channel because, okay, he has launched the building. He can get the views, but remember, his channel is not even monetized, so the views are just as useless as that. People are watching to see how is that process going. But now, donators are going to do whatever they do best. Chill, watch him do his thing. I mean, I'm just praying that the young man can get help. I'm just praying that he gets help and donators come through for him, help him do. But now he took everything from this masterclass. So grandma got a 4-bedroom house and whatever. So he went to build a 3-bedroom house from donators' money. Hey, at 19. Wow, sometimes it's good to have plans. Dimango says that if your dreams don't scare you, your dreams are too small. So I guess Daniel took it seriously. 3-bedroom apartment. In your 19, you're still in school, and donators are going to do all that. My God. Faithful to Yeshua. I like that name. Faithful to Yeshua. Okay. I wanted him to get a house, but he getting greedy. Me too. I was even blaming Marwa that why didn't he help Daniel to get a house or whatever, something small for himself. But now he said he can do that. He need a bigger. Daniel YouTube journey started with him seeing money all over. And now he thinks that it is how it works. Money flowing every day. What else does he know? That one. Anyway, let me go back to grandma. I was talking about grandma and the comment she gave, about the money and how she was defending and saying, Marwa, me and Marwa, we cannot break up. People want me and Marwa to break up because of this small money. And now I'm locking my gates. I don't want them here in my home anymore. I don't want them.
Hiyo pesa kama pesa nitakuwa naletewa pesa yenye ambayo ni ya kuchonganisha, yani inanigonganisha mimi na Marwa, eti yani tuachane na Marwa. Marwa amenitoa mbali sana.
Kama watu nataka tuachane na Marwa. You see, I don't know if I have to translate it. I don't know if that young man can translate the same way that grandma is saying. I was happy to receive the money, but I didn't know that this money was brought to me with an intention of me and Marwa breaking up. Yani sisi tuach. Vimwelu, Lucy, anyone who understands Swahili, please, can you translate to other people who don't understand Swahili what grandma is talking about. Like, mbona watu wanataka mwachane na Marwa, by the way? Why do people want you and Marwa to break up? Grandma is saying Marwa took me from a way back. I mean, Marwa brought me a long way. So why do people want me and him to break up for this £25, $25? No, it cannot happen. We are unbreakable. Grandma is putting like she's dating Marwa. Who knows? Who knows? You know? I mean, who knows? I am with grandma. You know, Mzungu, one thing for sure is, if you look deep down into this matter, I don't really think this was supposed to be that big, like it's a big deal. I don't think that Max One handing over money to grandma because a subscribe, it's not Max One's money. This is someone from abroad sent the money to grandma. So the only problem here is the channel that the money followed. Whoever received the money to bring it to grandma is the only problem. But money is not from Max One. And even if it's from him, is it a crime for someone who's not from Marwa's to help grandma, or maybe to gift her, to do whatever? So how will that small gift of £24 can make her grandma to separate or whatever she say, to break up with Marwa? How can it make? I don't understand. You know, I don't. Jitu unaenda kuzimu. Utatangulia wewe. Wewe. Wewe ndio utatangulia. Yet you are right with that explanation. I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand. If someone from the Marwas right now decided to come and help me, for example, I just launched my podcast, right? And let me assume someone like Rocio want to buy me a camera. Will I say no? I can't take a camera from Rocio because Rocio she want to make me break up with my other lazy gang members. Can I say that? Bro, I'm gonna take that. Okay. I don't think that maybe Max One wanted to be visiting grandma regularly and to go and maybe and sleep in that house or whatever. Maybe we don't know the story. Maybe that was the plan. Like, oh, he was trying to sneak into grandma's house and make her and sense of breakup. If that is the thing, then let me support her. Yeah, they are suspicious or superstitious. They may think the money has energy, bad energy. I guess that is how they are saying, by the way. Grandma 2 cars is shining through. Didn't take her long. You know, she said actually she's gonna lock the gates. Listen to this.
Mimi na Marwa eti yani tuachane na Marwa. Marwa amenitoa mbali sana. Amenitoa mbali sana. Hiyo pesa sitaki. Sitaki kabisa. Yeah.
They want me and Marwa to break up or whatever, to separate because of that money. And if that is the thing, I don't want that money. I will never want to get that money. I don't. And I say, okay, because I feel it's a command that came from above. So I don't blame her, by the way. I cannot expect her to have a contrary opinion from the master. That's common sense, right? Like I cannot expect her to say, no, I can receive whoever I want in this home. As all you know that she cannot make decisions for herself right now. If Marwa says, nobody will step in this house except I approve, that's how it's going to be. I mean, you don't expect that to happen. I mean, to be overthrown. If the bigger boss says, JD cannot enter in this compound, then I cannot. That's for sure. So I don't blame grandma that much. But now, are they not misleading her? Because she cannot live her life. That was so predictable. That she cannot do anything she cannot do anything outside the commands, outside the terms and conditions laid by the boss. So whatever she's doing is just to protect the relationship, because she said, people want me and Marwa to break up. because of this 3,000 shillings. I don't want them. Take your $25 back. I don't need them no more. I was like, okay.
Kama pesa hivi itakuwa inaletwa hapa, sitaki hiyo pesa hapa, hiyo pesa sitaitumia, ipelekwa kwa orphanage, watoto wa mayatima, hata wao ndio wananunulia chakula.
So guys, grandma is saying that whoever brought the money here.
Yeah, thank you, Vimwel, for that. Grandma should have used the word kukosana na Marwa, not kuachana. Thank you, exactly. You see, kukosana is kukosana, like to have a difference, to have problems. But kuachana is to break up. That's the thing. Kuachana is to break up. Kukosana is just to have differences, to disagree, actually. So when grandma says people want me and Marwa to break up, I was like, hold on. Should have said they want me and Marwa to have problems, to disagree, or to fight. But now, I don't know. I don't know if I judge her, because whatever. If she upset Marwa, all her donation will stop. Why risk $25 for that? Yeah, it makes sense. It really makes sense. Sungu Pebbles. I mean, seriously, even if it was me, let me be honest with you. Even if it's me or whoever, you can risk a whole million or something for $25. That's common sense. But now, how she was making the statement and saying that she even going to lock her gates and she's going to put restrictions and all that is something that now I was like, oh, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. Wachana na mimi. Guachana na mimi.
So that maybe he can now make the difference between grandma and Marwa. He's saying that she doesn't need the money because now the guy is now trying to make some conflict between grandma and Marwa, and yet Marwa have really transformed her life and has really changed her life. So he's saying that the money should either be taken to the orphanage so that he can help those children over there, but she doesn't want the money completely. She doesn't.
Okay, that's crystal clear. If that is the money that can make her and Mr. Bose to break up, it's a no-no. She cannot take it. At least when you say, I don't blame grandma, though Marwa is something else. Remember how he did to Percy. He had mothered her to his audience. Yeah, I do. I mean, I cannot even advise grandma. I cannot advise grandma to piss Marwa off. I mean, she's already in there, that one cannot be changed. And by the way, that kind of life is different. It's way better. So why risk that? So for me, I understand. But I was like, oh, I didn't know that you guys can break up. I didn't. The breakup thing is that got me thinking, But anyway, it's okay. The boys now are here as security. They are guarding who comes here, who will be giving my grandma money or not. And if they approve, it's fine. Given an order from above.
Want the money because now the money is just about to raise some different issues. So the guy, I think that the guy who sent the money, she doesn't want the money. Yeah.
Na huyo mwenye alileta simtaki hapa kwangu. Kama pesa ni atakuwa anatuma akileta hapo pesa mbaya.
And whoever was that who brought the money, I don't want him here. Okay? I don't want him here in my home. I guess that is a Bobo and Max One. Whoever brought that money here, I don't want them here in my compound. No more. No.
So guys, grandma is saying that the one that brought the money, she doesn't want to see you once again at her compound, because if you'll be bringing here money that is not supposed to be here, so she doesn't want to see you once again at her compound, because you are just about to bring some conflict here and you're just being used. So future
Guarding security might more like sitting on the TV. Oh, okay. Then what is the difference for grandma using the money and taking it to children's home? The best way, they should have returned those money to the person who brought it. Actually, if it was me, I would do the same. I didn't think that taking the money to the children's home was the idea of the donor. You see, if I give you the money and you receive it, whether you spend it by yourself or you give someone else, it's you who did that decision. So you definitely spent the money on the orphanage or the food or whatever you did. It's literally you who spent the money. So if grandma took the money and they took it to children's home, they kind of spent the money. You know, you should have taken the money back to the donor so that they can decide, oh, Max One, I gave you the money to give grandma. If she doesn't take it, so you take it to children's home. You as now Max One, take it to children's home. I mean, if that was the decision made by the donor. For example, you Vimol, you sent me 25 pounds and I take it to grandma and grandma reject it. I can go get the money and you tell me, so JT, because that grandma rejected the money, you take it now to the orphanage. So you as JT, because I got that command from you who sent the money. But if I take the money there and they decided to spend it on something else, like on to the children's home or to whoever, it is them who spend that money. It's not now about whatever. They are the one who took the money there. So anyway, I listened to that the whole story was grandma is defending Marwa and saying, if these people are bringing her money here to just upset Marwa, then she doesn't need that money. If you can bring money and Marwa is not cool with that money, okay, it's a game, it's a deal done. Take your money back, I don't need it. If only Marwa say that I need this, I can take it. If he says that I don't need that money, however much you may donate, I don't want it. I say, okay. Whoever want to say me, one thing about me is, even if it's Marwa himself decides to send me money, I will take it. Bro. So I reject your offer because you're not in my team. Team? The hell is a team, bro? Okay, I mean, I don't understand that. No, whatever, man. The fact remains, grandma used the money. Straightforward. Fact remains, she spent the money. Priska sanction is to go to the home. Oh, all right. They didn't take the money to the orphanage, did they? Well, okay. I don't know.
Actually, a Bobo, grandma doesn't want you to her compound.
And also the Riata, we know
the
you.
Riata, yeah, you're not needed. Your help and your everything does not be needed because you're now trying to bring some conflict indirectly by now using the money. Grandma is saying that she doesn't want the money and she's okay without it. And I think, okay, grandma has just suggested that we should take the money to orphanage. But for me, my opinion is that we should not take it to
whatever. Yeah, Vimul, I will agree with you that Prime Marwa's task is done. He shouldn't control the rest of the grandma's life. Seriously, if you ask me, I will say the same. Like him or his job was to help grandma get a house from Donatus, okay? So who she decided to live with, who she decided to invite back into the house, how she decided to live the life, it should be now her own decision. That's what I would say, you know, if you ask me. But now deciding to grandma who should come to her compound, who she should take gifts from, and all that, some level of control that, whatever. Do I even expect something different? Do I even expect anything different? They have to play along the game before they are called ungrateful. They're behaving unlike Marwa cares or loves them. He was just trying to help himself. I know. Grandma will be begging soon. Give it time. Does it mean she doesn't? You think she doesn't? Go watch Priscilla Sagati's videos. Go watch those guys. I mean, if you watch those boys' videos, you'll know that she does, like every day, daily. No, Chacha took the money from grandma. He didn't take to the orphanage. I saw taking, so I didn't know where he took the money to. Well, till Kenge turn against them, they will know the tingo. Sorry, Alisa, for the headache. Take some plain of water and rest. Did I tell you, Mura is her... Jechi, I tell you, Mura is her husband. He makes the decision as a wife. If she buys it, a true faithful wife. Okay. There's a good comment here. Chacha bought things and dropped it at the orphanage. He bought things? Okay. Whatever. They call Mabobo. It's called Abobo. They call Abobo to collect the money and give it back to the Masubo one. It was Max one, actually, not Masubo one. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. There is this story, by the way. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm sick of that grandma story, but I had to talk about it anyway. There is this story of David Jr. You never miss something to talk. No, I never, bro. Do you expect me to miss? I'm not as empty-handed as you. Empty-headed as you guys are. Actually, get a whip, boy. Robbie David Manad. Get another one for free. Yes, young boy, I know you are under the cult. I'm not like you. I'm a free human being. I'm a free boy. I'm a free soul. I'm a free soul, bro. I pray that you get salvation very soon. But it's kind of impossible. You are under cult, bro. So, and by the way, do you know that Robbie David, you may get cancelled for coming here. People are like, so you watch that man, JT, you do? Robbie David, from today, you are cancelled. Robbie David, are you not afraid? Because for me, I can do whatever I feel like doing. But you cannot. I'm afraid you cannot. Okay? So you have to obey everything they tell you to do. So even if it's your channel, you cannot comment on whoever you feel like. You understand? So if you're here, just know that you have made a very big step, bro. But anyway, welcome, man. This is the place where everyone can come and express their thoughts if they are free. But anyway, do your thing, boy. Let's go to David Jr. What is this guy doing, by the way? A minute. Let me start from there. I'll be going back to where the video started.
Sheria ifuate na nakumulika, sheria ifuate. Sawa? Mimi sicheki na wewe. Umenizoea sana.
All right, so that is Murimi the drunkard. He's in police custody, cuffed or chained or however you call it. And I wanted to know what happened. What brought Murimi inside here? See, this boy thought that the family, the Ondaris, care about him. This drunk guy. According to Ondari, the machete man, he called him a drunk, useless boy. So Murimi sold like almost all his land. He bought a motorbike. I guess even the motorbike's here. And David Jr. has been controlling like 99% of his life, of this boy's life. And now, up to this moment, him and his wife are not in good times and all that and all that. So Murimi was trying to raise a voice, telling David Jr., oh, you cannot control me, you cannot do this. And I went ahead and say, you know what, David Jr., me and you going to face each other, okay? You just say whatever you want to say, but when I meet you, just be prepared. David Jr. was like, oh, so young man, you're threatening me. You're threatening me. So David Jr. called police. He was like, oh, Murimi, you are threatening me. Let me show you like I'm a man. Let me show you that I'm a man. And he got himself arrested. He got Murimi arrested. Who arrested Murimi, aka Mama Yangu? David Jr., the savior. I don't know if this villager, they don't realize this pattern. There is that pattern here that David Jr. went to, there's a guy called Matiko. Matiko was living very nicely with the wife. David Jr. went to his life. He messed up their marriage. He got the lady moving out of the home because of whatever they were doing. They were having conflicts. Matiko was taken to the rehab because that is what David Jr. thought, that he's helping. Matiko was taken to the rehab and the wife was moved out of that home. So it took some time. Then Matiko came back home. Nothing changed. Matiko lost a wife and all that. It was a hell of a thing. So Murimi, the same David Jr. came to Murimi's life. Him and Sister D Mwango. They messed up this young man. And now he's back to drinking like nothing else. He's been having problem with David Jr. recently. I haven't been following that story that keenly. But now I've been checking his highlights. So today I saw it like this. I was like, no, this is getting messy. Like this is messed up big time. So Murimi decided to speak to David Jr. or maybe tell him face on like, you, David Jr., why do you want to mess me up? Okay, why do you want to mess me up? So David Jr. was like, so young man, Murimi, you are threatening me. Let me show you what man can do. So David Jr. called police. They came collecting Murimi. And when Murimi got into the police cell and he has cuffs on, he was begging David Jr., kneeling down and begging him, saying, David Jr., I will never repeat again. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Yes, Sharon. Jerry, isn't that the bike he got payment for his land from D? Yeah, it is the bike. You know, it is the bike. I will take you back where the drama started, but just check this video when he was in here in the custody. Check this one.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let the law take its course. You won't be coming to disturb me. Okay. This is honor. Isn't it pingu, bro? Honor. Nisikilize basi.
Murimi is really begging David Jr., man. Forgive me, man. Listen to me. I will never again come to disturb you. I will never threaten you again. I will never. And David Jr. is like, no, let me go bring the witnesses so they can see and hear what you're saying. I want you to confess. I want you to put down like a confession. And we need to have evidence that you said that you'll never disturb me again. If you do that, I'll have you arrested again and thrown here. And that time, there will never be a bond on nothing. Just like Machete Man has been doing to the villagers. They set you up, they bring police or a area chief and give you papers. Sign and put your thumbs there. And after putting that, I tell you, any day we see you raising a voice or saying anything, then contrarily, you're being arrested. And maybe even your land can be taken. So Murimi, I don't know what he did to David Jr. that bigger, because I heard he was just telling David Jr., hey, you know what, man, you just say whatever you want to say, but me and you are going to meet, and you're not going to like it. I will do something good to you. Very good. I will work on you very seriously. David Jr. felt threatened. So he ran to police to go and report Murimi, the drunk guy. He was arrested. So he in police, cuffed, and he's begging David Jr. so hard. David Jr., please forgive me. I will never. Oh my God.
Nisamee basi. Ona, sitawahi kukusumbua na sitawahi haki ya Mungu hivi mara.
David Jr., forgive me. I swear with my life to God, I will never ever repeat to disturb you again. Never, bro. Please forgive me. Murimi, when I told you that you are a slave forever, you thought I was lying? Get a whip, boy. Yes, Murimi. Because you thought, when we told you that you're getting into a forever prison here. Get another one, Murimi. Murimi. Now beg.
Mungu moja, Mungu shahidi. Ona mura, nakupigia magoti bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God. God is my witness, David Jr. I beg you, please. I beg you. See, I'm on my knees, my guy. I'm on my knees. I'm begging you, David Jr., please. Forgive me. I will never repeat. If I ever do something like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is embarrassing, man. The day I find myself kneeling for a puny boy like David Jr., I pray I never get up on my hands, on my legs again. If I find myself kneeling for someone like David Jr., I pray I never get up on my feet. I'd rather sleep right there and die. I mean, I cannot stand getting up. Hey, bro, nah, you take me to jail. Go, sentence me 20 years there. I'll serve that jail term with all the pride. Okay? I'll serve the jail term with all my pride, but I kneel down and beg you, David Jr., please, for hell no. Hell no. I'd rather lie down and die, bro. Me? I don't know how you get these stupid people who can do all that nonsense for you. Me? Bro, just billing police, just sentence me 20 years. I'll say yes, I'll take that with pride. I go to prison for 20 years. Kneeling down and telling David Jr., please forgive me, bro. Chelsea, I cannot do that nonsense. Never, bro. David Jr., forgive me, bro. See, I'm kneeling down, man. I'm begging, for sure. Hell no. Just be careful when you visit NYABOHANSE. They are waiting for you. Honda is on NYABOHANSE. Bro, I can go there anytime I want to. I'm a different species, bro. I'll go there any day and anytime I feel like going. That's home. That's my home, bro. I will walk there, but I mean, confidently. Nobody threatens me. I'm not Murimi. No way. Hey. So me, I'm imagining myself kneeling down like that for David Jr. Surrounded by police now, they're watching me beg David Jr. Shit. Hell no. Hell no. Murimi.
Sitawahi kukusumbua na sitawahi haki ya Mungu hivi mara. Mungu moja, Mungu shahidi. Ona mara, nakupigia magoti bro. Sitawahi. Nisamee tu bro.
Acha mimi niite mashahidi.
David Jr. is like, no boy, you haven't even said it enough. Let me go bring witness so they can see you and hear how you're begging me, and they can take note of that. Just like Jintu's friend had to pay with his land, Davy is going to do the same to him. This is blackmail. This is just blackmail. And I told Murimi, I told Murimi that he got in something he can never get out. Remember, even that bike that he had at the site is the bike that he got or he bought after selling land to D. Mwango. So literally, they took everything from him. So the remaining part, or maybe even that bike, he's going to sell the bike to compensate for this, or maybe pay the bond and handle the case. That's how they will take this boy, runs and take everything from him. Eventually, right now he has lost everything. Doesn't have a wife. The child has gone. So Murimi, some things are really messed up. Like seriously. How can someone be like that though? How do people succeed in converting real human beings to zombies? Like people, this level of controlling need to be studied in Harvard University or Howard, whatever. Just take it to the curriculum to be studied, like how to convert a real human being into a zombie. I need to start that. It's a skill that you need to learn how to transform our real human beings into something like this. Seriously. Those guys lost their balls. Spineless, embarrassment. What they're giving that day is so much power. As David Junior is saying, money talks.
Acha niite nisikie bro. Nisikie bro. I'm sorry for this.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I'm so sorry for this. David Junior is like, no, that is not enough. That's not enough. Something more.
Acha niite mashahidi. Acha niite mashahidi.
No, bro. I'm sorry for this. No. I'm sorry for this, brother.
Hey. Chris the Grey said now he's going to ask Chris for forgiveness. Murimi messed up big time trusting this family. Wow. At least Chris the Great drew his battle line. It was clear. But now David Junior, Murimi was here saying that, the villagers are jealous of this Sondari's family. And now see the people. See the people you've been paying your loyalty to your whole life. See what they can. Bro, it's a pity. A real man will never kneel for another man. No way. Let me give him a whip while he's kneeling there. Yes, Murimi. I can never do that. Who trained those officers? As this family this family called them, they are there. No investigation, just arrest. That's how it works. Money talks, bro. Didn't you hear how Marwa said that he had to spend some money to talk to police to act? Because according to them, they may not act if he doesn't talk to them with money. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So now we know Murimi gets on his knees. Oh, okay. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I hate that I understand what you're saying. Oh my God. Oh, shh. Murimi, be on the big screen. Let me try to see what this guy is saying. Oh my God, yeah, man. Look at that look on his face. David Junior, man, look, I'm on my knees. Do I need to do the thing? Puny boy. Sure, I can do this. Hey, man. And Frame Tiger videos, you're messy. Yeah. What is in your hand? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's clear as day. If you don't see it, you're in denial. Oh, shit. Anyway. That's shameful. We won Murimi, but he said we were jealous of him sending or selling land to the Ondaris. Actually, he was defending them, saying, these are people so caring, you know. So why are these people so jealous? Murimi has a case against his uncle Matiko on Monday. He needs to be prepared. And now see, the only people who are standing for him, or maybe the only people who are defending him, they're now turning against him. So Murimi is literally on his own. What do you think is going to happen? Murimi is going to sell his bike, sell the rest of his land, of course, to the Ondaris, and now handle the case. He messed up big time. You know, turning against your family because of the Ondaris. Are you crazy? Because of D. Mwango? So now see what is happening here. His loyalty is being paid by this. And I'm sure getting out this police custody, he had to pay money on whatever he had to do. So they're going to milk him. This is the method they are using. Milk him to the last portion of him. Then take the rest of the land he has. That's the target. Crazy. Anyway, let me finish with this one.
Honor, I'm sorry for this. No. Honor, I'm sorry for this.
Acha niwaite.
David. No.
Sorry for what?
Okay.
Acha niwaite.
Sita.
Zims, please stop. Please stop it. Please stop it. What's up, Check Chioma? I can see you're now a member. Congratulations. Please stop, you guys. I'm really so stupid to bow down to David Jr. I'm not thinking that can also be like David Jr. Got a mess. A big mess, bro. Like a big one. He cursed himself. Okay, I'm not gonna read more of these comments. You guys are messy. Like you wanna make me say stuff I'm not willing to. I can't do that. I see where you guys are going. I found myself being a member. Yes, Alisa gifted like 5 people, and you know it's YouTube that decides who get the membership. So when Alisa was gifting people, I think YouTube decided to, or YouTube chose you as one of the people who will be receiving that gift. So welcome to the membership. Thank you so much. Welcome to the membership. Actually, it was Alisa who gifted you that. Elise Queen is saying, the Ondaris was mad for Gintu recording them in the court, but now David Jr. is busy recording Murimi as he is humiliating him. Now you see that. Murimi. He can listen to you.
Why bro, tena kukusumbua. Sitawahi tena kukufuatilia. Sitawahi kukurusha neno lolote.
Murimi is swearing to his life like, man, David Jr., I will never, ever say stuff to you again. I'll never, ever disturb you again, man. Never. I cannot.
Hata mama alikuwa ananiambia kuwa Okay, bro. Okay, brother. David.
And David Jr., you know what he did? He threw his hand there and say, bro, stay inside there and feel the heat because you are just stupid. I mean, I'm not going to spare you. Just stay in there, feel it. And he walked out. I say, let the Lord take its course. You know, you threatened me and you thought I'm your age mate. I got money, I got chums. This police works for me. They work for us. So you negotiate with them. I have nothing to talk to you, young boy. Hey, what money can do. When I grow up, I want to be like David Jr. and the Marwas and D Mwangos, where I can tell police, come here in 1 minute. They come, take you in, arrest you, and wait for my order. When I grow up, I want to be like them. I want to be like Murimi. No. Shit, Murimi, hell no. I want to be like David Jr. I want to be like her, yes. Have that much power to control when I grow up.
Let's go, Brian Vapor.
David Jr. walked. Let me take you there. A minute, like some moments later or before that. Let me show you where the mess came from. Before David Jr. called police to come and take that puny boy to the jail. This is where the mess started.
What's the problem with you? Every day you follow us even here. Go do your nonsense far away from here, not here. Here I'm the one who am here, okay?
Go do your nonsense wherever you can do it. Here I'm the king. I am the one who speaks here. Okay, Murimi, when you come here, just know that here you're stepping into my territory. Okay? You can go somewhere else to go and do your nonsense, not here. You hear me, Murimi?
We. Aya, watu wapange kazi.
Murimi was telling David Jr., you think that you can destroy my life like that? Well, I'm watching you. I'm going to deal with you. That's Murimi was telling David Jr. before, some moments before going to jail.
Mimi ukiniletea mchezo nitakufunga na ujue hivyo. Na ujue hivyo. Na
Murimi, if you play with me, I will jail you. That was some moments before he was actually jailed. So Murimi was never believing that, you can take me to jail. No, you cannot.
Ujue hivyo. Ukileta mchezo tutakukomoa na sheria. Jua hivyo. Sitaki ujinga wako. Sitaki ujinga wako. Unasema aje? Unajua mimi nitakufunga.
Murimi, what are you saying? Do you know that I can jail you? I can take you in. Murimi was like, no, bro, you don't scare me. At least when he says, soon Brian will follow Murimi to jail when David Jr. is done with him. The same exact thing. You know, when Murimi, when David Jr. was dealing with the other family, the uncles, David Jr. or Murimi thought that, David Jr. just deal with them because they're stupid, they're jealous. So he thought he was safe. Hey, you guys are my friends. You, David, Dimwango, you guys are my friends. So you deal with them. He thought he was safe. Now look at him. He's the one now he's being dealt with. The same thing. Brian Vepa, whatever he called himself, he will be the next.
Acha uone. Kaa hapa tuone.
Murimi is crying here and saying, by the way, that is my wife, David Jr. Even if you guys try so hard for me to separate with her, she's my wife. We can have problems. That is my wife. I'm fighting for my family. David Jr. is like, what are you saying, boy? Let me teach you a lesson.
Umefuata nini hapa? Huyu amefuata nini hapa? Wewe ndio ulimuita. Na nini unakuja kunifungulia hapa? Mimi toka hapa.
What did you come to do here?
Ujinga wako. Simutoe huyu mtu hapa. Nini amekuja hapa na hizi? Enda utangetange huko kwako, si hapa. Hapa tunafanya kazi.
Okay, that is where the mess started. If you wanted to know what was the issue, so that is where it started from.
Unulia mbuzi ukauza ukapeleka wapi? Na nini unafuata hapa? Hatuja kusaidia kitu chochote.
Murimi, what have I not done for you? We bought you even a goat, you sold it, you did whatever you did. So what's wrong with you? What do you want? Alisa, JT must not wish not to be in that, not to be like that mad family slave trade gone. No, I don't wish to be there. I was saying when I grow up, I want to have such much power. So don't you get a joke? Like when I grow up, am I not grown? Bro, don't you see the beards? You think a kid can have that? It was a joke. So if you missed the joke, I'm breaking down the joke for you. I was kidding. I was saying, when I grow up, I want to be like David Jr. David Jr. is kind of, powerful. He can order police, come arrest whoever. So I was making a joke. I'm not wishing to have that controls. Like power is okay, but now that is controlling. Why would you want to control people? I mean, can't you live your life? Let me sit in my corner here, do my thing, laugh with you guys, then go sleep. That's all I can do. You know? That's all I can do, bro. I'm not gonna wish like to be that messed up.
Taka nini? Tulikusaidia ukashindikana, enda. Mke mwenye ulikuwa unapiga hautawahi mpata. Sheria.
So David is telling Murimi, you're talking about getting your wife back. Your wife? The wife that you used to beat. You, Murimi, you used to beat that wife. You'll never get her back. As much as I'm here, I'll make sure you never get your wife back. Murimi is like, no, that is my wife, bro. However much we disagree, that's my wife. I need her back and do all that. The Virginia told him, no, you cannot get her back, right? You cannot. So that's where the problem started. And Murimi went ahead telling David Jr., you think that you can mess up my life because you think you're powerful and all that. I'll do something crazy to you. You'll never like it. So David Jr. was like, so you're threatening me now? Okay, you're threatening me now. Let me show you I'm powerful. He went calling police. They came, arrested Murimi. And that's how the story went down like that. So Murimi is like, David Jr. is telling him, I'm the one who took the wife. If you want to go report it. Oh, what?
Brian Vapor, go to work. Mke mwenye ulikuwa unapiga hautawahi mpata. Sheria ilimchukua. Enda ureport.
Oh, you're talking about your wife. Which wife? The wife you used to beat. The Lord took her. So if you wanna go report, go get her. Okay. Lillian is saying, I don't care what anyone say about minding business. I'm glad that girl got out that situation because his entire family was against that. You girl, what will happen to that girl under him drinking? You know, you speaking from a way further distance, you may not understand. I mean, do your homework. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to encourage that kind of lifestyle, but I'm just giving you a small homework. Go do your research. I want you to research on that village, the entire village, from the Ondaris. I'm talking about Marwa's stepdaddy, Dimwango's father, and the mother. From all that family, from the people you know. Condad comes home, give Gonmam a thorough beating, even injure and fracture her hand, her arm. She go get bandages and all that. So this kind of lifestyle is all around. You may see Murimi and you maybe see the other guy called Matiko. They're having a problem with their wives and all that. Bro, I want you to do your homework. That entire village, that is how they operate. They have their issues, but they live together. Actually, you may be surprised that some women, they like it like that. You come home so chilled, you're a man, and you don't come home even quarrel and bring chaos. They think you're so boring. Real talk. Some of them really think you're boring. If you come home, you don't cause chaos, you don't even yell at them. They really think you're boring. But now when you're home, like you come home drunk, and you can give a voice, you can yell, you can do all that. Now you're a real man. True story. I ain't kidding. Ask anyone who has been in that village, they can tell you for a fact. So I can say that Murimi's wife was living in a very toxic relationship or whatever, like David Jr. is trying to tell you. If David Jr. can tell you that Murimi was so toxic to that Halima wife, Matiko was so toxic to that woman that she got out, ask about Conmam. Conmam got a beating allegedly from Condad and her arm was fractured. Did we hear about that? No, they didn't. They cannot document that. But just a ask around. Didn't we hear some rumors that Marwa worked on Rusio thoroughly? So why don't you talk about that? Do your research. Do your research. Nasto too, I heard Nasto too used to work on Miss Flay very thoroughly before he brought her on Limelight. When the Donatus used to ask, Nasto, are you married? Miss Flay wanted to be public. Miss Flay wanted to be recognized as a wife. But Nasto was like, no, if you say that, the Donatus will stop sending me money. I heard the same thing to the Gintus. That's what I heard. Like the woman he used to have was the wife, and the wife wanted to be recognized as the wife. It was like, no, the Donatus are going to stop sending me money if I say I'm married. So you rather step out. I cannot risk. So, bro, that village is crazy. I'm not even trying to defend that kind of lifestyle, but I tell you what, if Murimi and the wife used to live together for more than 5 years or whatever, okay? If they used to live together for all that time, they even have a son. So you want to tell them that now you're not living a good life. No. Where do you want them to go? Where do you want them to go? Matiko used to live with the wife. He will go out, drink, come back home, have their own problems. They leave. Okay? Matiko was taken to rehab. The wife was taken out. Now Matiko, after coming from the rehab, he's home. He's home and married, or the wife was gone. The wife is struggling out there as a single mother. She has no help. I'm not saying that now people should live in a pathetic and toxic relationship, but sometimes in the village, that lifestyle is different. You cannot really change it to make it look modern that much. Men in the village, they drink. Most of them, like 90% of the boys in the village, go drink, they come home intoxicated, they come home, yell at their wives, they do whatever they do. That's how they do. That's how they live their lives. And I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to normalize that lifestyle. I'm saying if you do your research well, you'll find out it's not about Murimi or Matiko. It's all around, even to Conmam, even to Marwa sometimes, maybe, even to Dad David Jr. sometimes. I mean, ask around. I ain't even trying to say. JT can give yourself whips because out of line. Yes, I get my whip. But now, that's the truth. You cannot battle with the truth. Go ask around. I mean, Conmam, have you been whipped by Condad some days? Yes. So did you get out of that relationship or that marriage? No. So why? That's how they do. Get another whip. Yeah, just understand the setting of the village. I can't see what you guys are saying. What are you saying, Alisa? I'd be the Mzungu calling JT, begging him to get me out of Kenya jail. Oh. Okay. Okay. All of NYABOHANSE YouTubers started out saying they were young and single, hardworking, of a widow. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now you get it. Now you get it. So, this idea of like, play cool, play single, play do that to subs, to donors, whatever. Anyway. Okay, guys. I see your comments. Let me see a comment here. Benjamin is saying, fellow the boy abused some women too. according to the streets. According to the streets, that's how it goes. I don't know. Still doesn't mean Halima should tolerate that behavior. She did well to leave. She found an opportunity and took it. Nice, yeah. And I wanted you guys not to misinterpret my message. I said, I'm not trying to normalize that behavior. I may try to validate it and say it's cool. I'm saying if you do your research well, we might we might be pointing out Murimi or maybe Matiko, but if you go deep to that village, you find out this is a culture, is I can call it like an awful culture that has been cultivated in that village for so long. So they kind of normalize it, and even those kind of women, they feel like it's normal. It's normal to them. If you become so nice, you become boring. So sometimes come home drunk and, going like this and order, yay, get out, women, come here, I want to talk to you. I feel like giving some 2 slaps just to remind you that I'm a man. So they kind of get used to that kind of lifestyle. But if you understood me, I didn't say that's how it should be. JT, so what makes you different and you from the same village? It is the media, Google, internet, or books that you gave you that knowledge to see things different. I can say it's a lot, it's a lot of things. First of all, when you don't allow your brain to operate the way it's supposed to, definitely you're going to operate on something different, and it's a lot. It takes a lot, And sometimes breaking out of some cultures, it takes a process. It's contributed by either exposure, education, the people you interact with, how you view, how you program yourself from way back, you see. For example, when you go to the village, the same village, Marwa lives there, Dimango lives there, okay? And all those people. But do they operate the same way these other villagers operate? No. Why? You'll get like the answer. Some things is either exposure. Marwa has been to different countries, have gone there. For example, Murimi is not that dumb. He went through the high school. So someone who went through high school is not that dumb, like really completely dumb. No. So I can say he went to school, he has some education, but maybe exposure, the kind of friend he hung out with, and some outdated culture still rooted in him, the beliefs. I think generally, environment can greatly impact you, like too much. And yes. So I'll say yes, media, internet, you put it in books and all that. Exposure and the environment, it all contributes. So you don't expect someone in Rome to behave differently. When you go to Rome, you do house Romans too. So if that is how the villagers operate, you'll find that most of them, that's how they do. So you get it. JT is saying, it is in NYABOHANSE DNA, rooted deep in the culture of the village with the bombast. Kind of. Murimi is educated past high school. No, not past. Let's say past high school. He's a high school leaver. He went through high school. So I can say education, yes. But now exposure is different. You can be educated. But I don't really think that education and intelligence is one thing. You understand that? But whatever it is. This is back from Jamaica. Yeah. He has a diploma. Hell no. Hey, Jesus. Get a whip. Get a whip, Mama Bongo. Diploma for what? How, wife beating? No, crazy. No, he has no diploma. No, it doesn't. There are so many domestic violence cases in that village. Even David Jr. met those two living happily. He's just an opportunist who framed Murimi. That was my whole point. I said, as much as we may say that, oh, Murimi is toxic to the wife, all that, before they were brought to the limelight, Murimi and his wife and the brother, they were living in the same house, doing their things, doing their lives. Why now? Murimi found Matiko living with his wife, drunk at the same thing. But when they were brought to the limelight, now the subscribers and donors started having their own opinion to their lives. Hey, I don't think this wife can deal with this man. Oh, he's not even that good for him. You know, we really think that, no, this guy is not even good looking. So people start giving you opinion. Sometimes I say, you wanna help me? Yes, go ahead, but don't tell me how to live my life. No. For example, right now, grandma, if grandma feel like she can get married again, and donors will be like, hell no, we didn't help you to bring in another wife. No, we didn't do that. She cannot. So, never. Murimi was living with their wife and her brother in the same house. They were living so nicely. They didn't get married today, 5 years down the line. Matiko, the same thing, more than 6 years. But now, they were told that you two are not compatible. You two are not compatible. Hey, sometimes you guys be careful. Careful. Thanks, JT, for your response. I'm glad that you are different. It makes for a more developed and well-rounded person. Trying. Halima herself wanted help. Should she be ignored because she's been living with a monster for 5 years? She wanted help. She did. I mean, before she was filmed, before she was brought to the camera, she needed that help. She wanted to be getting out of that marriage. I didn't know that. I didn't know that before they were filmed, before they were brought to the camera, she really wanted to get out of that relationship. She said that. Remember, Murimi got Halima in the Marwa's compound, in Conmam's compound, just right there. They've been living in that same village for that time. So she wanted to leave for 5 years, but she was kind of defeated or whatever. She didn't know how to. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'm not trying to say you're wrong. Maybe you're right. Yes, Halima called David Jr. crying. The question is when? Yesterday? Or 5 years ago? Tell me. Crying? Hell no. You guys, you guys don't understand. Do you? You don't understand these things. Did you know that Conmam go through the same thing? So, does she need help to get out of Condat's home? Okay. Anyway, guys, you have your opinion. I'm not trying to counter your opinion. We can agree to disagree. Yes. But me, I grew up in the village. All right. I grew up in the village. I know people can have differences, but they still live together. There's this grandma. I grew up seeing my grandma and my grandpa. Bro, they lived more than 100 years together until one started going back to the crater one by one. It wasn't a bed of roses. It wasn't a walk in the park. It was just a normal village life. Having issues, grandpa come home drunk, all that, they do their things. It's a village setup. So you guys watching it from a different world, you may be like, hell no, this is toxic. Toxic. Okay. Baba, whatever you say, Celebro is saying, Jetty, yes, she wanted that. That is what happened when you have an opinion without knowing the facts. So you are saying that the fact is she wanted to get out of the marriage 5 years ago. When she got married, she felt like she want to get out. But she went ahead getting a child with the same guy, with the same toxic guy. Why do people run from reality? Sometimes I have problem with people who run from reality. She got married to Murimi 5 years. They got a child. They have a life. They were building together. for 5 years. But she really wanted to get out, went ahead, conceived, got a child, and now they were living there. But she really wanted to get out. She was waiting for David Jr. to come and get her out. But she was willing to get the second child and the third and the fourth. Make it make sense. Anyway, guys, you have opinion, I have mine. So you have yours, I have mine. We live different lives, different operation. I mean, it's you. You think yours, I think mine. I think that way we won't have issues. You think yours, I think mine. But I tell you for a fact, from where I stand, from where I see it, it doesn't happen the same way. It's different. Let's see this. Said because of unemployment, he turned to liquor. That is an excuse. People with no employment, you have a bunch of land. I don't take that as an excuse for Murimi to go to drink. He has a big land. He ought to sell that land, get a bike, do nothing with the bike. Bro, that guy is really, there's no excuse for that. You just go drink because you want to. It's not like he didn't have employment and that's why he turned to liquor. No. No way. Kijana Mpole, Murimi loved his son so much that he took the food donors bought him and sold just to go get liquor. I feel that whatever. I get your humor. That is dark. I still think David Jr. made us too much. Yo, whatever. This thing, we can have like a whole day discussion, but some things will never change, Abuse aside, Theta and Thang will meet. I guess so. Anyway, that's what's up, guys. I think it's my time to bounce. Wanna go. Thank you for your time, guys, for having me here and chatting with the chats. Thank you for the love and support. Remember to like the video before you go. Kiss the video before you bounce. Right? I'll be seeing you in the next one. Thank you for your input. Okay, your all comments and feedback and everything. I appreciate it. Just like the video. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Actually today on my time, because it's not almost, already 12:14 a.m. See you. Like the video.